everybody. It's Just Josie, and I am up in the house with the one and only Ed Lover. What's up, baby?
What's up, Josie?
You. We're actually up in his spot at Sirius
XM Radio, Channel 46, Monday through Friday. I'm on 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern Time, and on Saturday, 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time.
Got it.
So we're all over the country, all over the world, just all over.
And how long you been doing this now?
This is going into my third year.
That's crazy.
I think, being here.
That's crazy. Now, can we just jump right into that? So what brought you here?
Sirius XM brought me here.
Yeah, but why did you know this was a good, because this has been such a good move?
Yeah, because it's the freedom. The freedom to do what I want to do, the freedom to say what I want to say, with no program director breathing down my back. You know, terrestrial radio has gotten so boring over the years.
Right.
It's just like, okay, read this and do this and say this. And here at Sirius XM, I think they understand that the personality is just as important as the music. And when I was on terrestrial radio, after a while it became, let the music breathe, let the music breathe. You guys, our analytics and this, that, and the third tells us that you should only talk this amount of time and play this much music. And it's like, people are not, people are not tuning in to hear the music. People are tuning in to hear the personality that's around the music.
That's right.
But that's always been terrestrial radio's way of restraining you and their way of keeping a cap on how much money you can make. Because if you become as popular or more popular than the station, they have to pay you.
Yeah, right.
And they don't want to pay you.
Right. That's the way to control it.
That's the real thing.
Right,
yeah,
absolutely.
That's the real thing.
And I love it because it's all about real talk. Just Josie, now tell me, because I'm not from radio, so terrestrial, what is that?
Terrestrial radio is the radio station that you get for free.
Okay.
Yeah, this is more, at one point.
Why did they call it that, though?
It was because it's above ground, I guess.
Okay.
You say in Sirius XM was considered more like underground radio.
Got it.
So it's controlled by the FCC.
Okay.
You know what I mean? You can't cuss. You can't.
Yeah.
Here at Sirius XM, it's satellite radio.
Right.
So we can say. So I guess we would be extraterrestrial radio because we're the satellite, and we can say.
Especially.
Yeah, we can say whatever we want to say.
You're telling it however you want it, so you probably raised it to a whole nother level.
Yeah.
It's extra.
Yeah.
It's extra.
It's extraterrestrial radio.
Right.
That's what it is. Terrestrial.
Right. So are you home? I mean, do you feel like this is you for a minute?
Yeah, I feel like this is me for a minute besides my other projects that I'm working on.
Right. So tell me about your other projects. I know you got Come On.
We got Come On Son.
Right.
Which is my baby.
I've done a little research.
Come On Son, which is my baby that I think Come On Son helped me open me up to a younger audience.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I mean? Because they kind of appreciate in this day and age of social networking somebody that doesn't.
It's a legend.
That doesn't give it to them.
It's somebody that's a legend.
I give it to them straight.
Yeah, somebody that's a legend.
And is not afraid to say what they're thinking.
That's right.
So that's my baby. And right now I got a show that's going to be on in New York City on UPN 9 starting July 18th.
Okay.
That I'm producing and directing, and it's called The Comeback Kings.
And what is that?
It's a comedy reality show.
A comedy reality show. That's already funny.
Yeah.
So it's about the comedians.
Actually, it's not about comedians. It's myself.
Okay.
It's Tresh from Naughty by Nature.
Oh my God.
It's Duo from Lords of the Underground.
Oh,
it's Mr. Cheeks from Lost Boys. It's Black Rob from Bad Boy. It's June Balloons, the former vice president of street team at Bad Boy and Cash Money. It's Nashawn Kiss, the actor. It's Jermaine Hopkins from Jermaine Hopkins from Juice and Strapped and the Wayans Brothers.
What?
Yeah, and comedian talent.
And y'all gonna be doing what?
Whatever we feel like.
What? That's already.
And it's written by Kenny Buford, who wrote Martin.
Oh my goodness, say no more.
Yeah, you know Kenny. Kenny wrote Martin and Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Absolutely.
So Kenny's writing. I'm directing along. I'm directing and producing along with my partners Rashad L. Amin, Deidre Tate, the supervising producer.
Deidre, what? Those are all my people. Yeah. Oh my goodness, what? That sounds crazy, Ed.
Yeah, it's great.
That sounds. So you're going to be directing though?
Yeah, I directed the first 2 episodes and get ready to direct the third one.
Wow. So tell me about that. So that's a whole nother thing. So
it's about when you're around stuff as much as I am, you kind of pick up on it.
Absolutely.
And
that's why I'm
my man Dan is my director of photography, so it kind of sets the shots up for me, and I take a look at it. I'm more of an actor's director. I'm good at directing my actors and my actresses, and I got great people that take care of the technical aspect and
Nice,
stuff.
nice.
You know, and it's hard.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's hard to when I'm in it
Of course.
to direct at the same time. But
So it's all
the team
scripted?
yeah, it's scripted and improv.
It's like
once I get what I want to get out of my tape, then,
then
you guys
let
go
loose.
ahead and improv.
Exactly.
Yeah. And
But
all our
is it-
testimonials are improvisation too.
Got it. So is it like a scripted show or more of a scripted reality
It's
show?
scripted reality,
It's scripted reality.
but
Got it.
comedy.
A comedy.
The best way I can describe it is we are the hood version of the Real Husbands of Hollywood. That's the best way to describe it.
That's already hilarious because they already hood.
Yeah, but they polished. You know,
They're
Boris,
totally
Kojo,
polished.
they
No,
polished.
totally. They're so
You know,
polished.
nobody wears baseball
Nobody
hats.
believes
Nobody
that.
has the street swagger.
Nobody believes
We got
that
that
it's
street
reality.
swag. Right.
Got it.
That's
got
what
it.
we're doing.
Exactly.
That's
love it.
exactly
I
what
love
we're
it.
doing.
I love it. That's gonna be. I mean, that's a huge cast.
Yeah,
That's a
but
huge cast.
everyone is not in every episode.
Right. No, clearly.
Yeah, that's how you
almost
gotta keep it.
impossible.
You gotta
That'd be
keep
a
it
party.
funky.
Right.
Yeah. On the set.
It is.
Oh my God.
I'm
The
trying to-
biggest problem is to keep them sober.
So you're.
That's my biggest problem. Can you guys please
You're
stop
seriously,
smoking?
can y'all just hold it
Yeah,
together,
like
just,
Black Rob Cheeks. Can y'all put the weed down so I can get this tape, please? That's my biggest problem.
That's your biggest problem.
That's my biggest problem. Stay sober.
That's,
No wake and bake. Okay, we on the set. The dudes are crazy.
I love it. You heard it right here on Just Josie, okay?
Yeah.
So I love it. I mean, those are some amazing people. So you're going to have to stick me up in there somewhere.
Absolutely.
So otherwise, I'm going to be
Oh yeah.
up in there causing some
Absolutely.
ruckus.
Absolutely.
Okay? 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm back.
Yeah.
Just want you to know.
It's
I was
good.
gone for a little bit, but I'm back.
Well, you know, you was doing the mom thing.
I was doing
and
the
she
mom
has
thing.
two beautiful children.
Thank you, and they're my world. And honestly,
Once you
they
have
are.
children, everything
No, that's
changes.
it. I mean, well, it should. It doesn't change for
Yeah.
everyone, though.
Well, it changed
You know?
for me. My son.
Yeah. How old
ju-
are how?
Oh wow, you want to run down the
Yeah,
kids?
I want to
Okay.
run down the kids.
First, let's start with my eldest, Tiffany, mother of one, so that makes me a
Oh
grandfather.
my goodness.
She's 32.
Congrats.
Right? Then there's Chanel. Chanel is 28, and she has two children. She lives in
my
Orlando. Hi,
goodness.
Shanny, baby.
Hi, Shanny,
All right,
baby.
then my wife has a daughter that I raised.
Yes. So do I. I have a 25-year-old
Okay,
daughter.
so that's
Exactly, Brianna.
Jasmine.
Okay.
And Jasmine will be 20 on August 9th. Okay, then there's my only boy, Zaire. Okay,
Zaire, I
who's
love
just
that.
graduated from high school and is in
Hey,
his freshman year
hey.
at Seton Hall University.
Nice.
And then my baby girl, Summer, and Summer's 16, junior in high school.
So you happy when you come to work?
Absolutely. But everybody's not in the house at the same time.
Yeah, that's true, right?
good.
So they're
It's
kind of
good.
all grown up. Who's in the house now then?
Jasmine.
And
Jasmine, Zayed's in Summer.
And Summer. Okay, so it's a little quiet.
Yeah.
at home right
I just
now.
got married for the second time about a month ago.
Congratulations.
Thank
I
you.
know you
Getting
told
it
me
right
that's
this
beautiful.
Getting it right
That's
this
right.
time.
Hey, you can look, you can try as many times as you want.
That's right.
I guess you can.
That's the beautiful
Right,
thing
that's a
about it.
beautiful thing. So congratulations on that. So, all right. So a whole big part of Just Josie is that I want to be able to make sure that I'm giving back, and we're so lost nowadays living through other people's lives. The
Yeah.
whole voyeurism thing, and I want to help somebody out. So, what kind of advice? I mean, you have kids. If you would, like you would say to your kids. What kind of advice? What have you learned? I mean, we've learned a lot.
I learned a hell of a lot, and one of the most important things that I've learned
especially for somebody who might be wanting to do what you're doing.
you got to be your own person.
Absolutely.
You have to.
That's the whole Just Josie.
You got to be original,
Just Ed.
right?
That's the whole
That's
idea.
the whole thing,
Mhm.
and that's exactly right for her being Just Josie. I've known this woman for a very long time and seen her
My
make
brother.
her way through this business and climb and struggle and
That's right.
fight.
That's right.
It's no overnight. Nothing's going to happen for you overnight.
No.
It takes time,
Forget
but
that.
you have to be yourself and you have to be prepared. So, because when that opportunity knocks, nobody wants to hear that I'm not prepared.
No.
So you have to be prepared and stay on top of your game.
And it's real. So
Yeah.
just a cute face
Oh,
and a pretty smile.
learn the
ain't gonna-
business.
Learn the business.
Learn the
That's
business.
right.
I don't care what you want to do, perfect it and learn.
Wow.
You know what my baby is
What you
right
do?
now? I mean,
What?
besides everything that I'm doing with Comeback Kings and Sirius XM Radio,
Mhm.
I have been a very successful stand-up comedian for the last 3 years.
No, you haven't.
Yeah, I've always been a stand-up comedian.
Well, you've always been funny.
not in the just.
But wait, you doing stand-up?
The rest of the world now is finding out that I'm a stand-up comedian.
I love that.
Because what it started was here in New York at Caroline's Comedy Club. They used to give me a night, and it was like Ed Lover and Friends. You know, Dr. Dre and Ed Lover and Friends, big shout out to Dre. And I would host, and Dre was on the turntable. So from so many years of me hosting, I just started getting my own material. And I started finding out that when I was doing my own material, people were laughing at me just as much as they were the comedian.
I'm kind of funny.
So I stepped out on faith and was like, listen, I need to start doing this. And some good friends of mine, including comedian Rip Michaels from MTV's Wild 'N Out, my cousin Talent, and a few other great comedians, T.K. Kirkland, Joe Torre. All these guys was like, hey, go ahead and do it. And they started booking me. And they just started booking me as a stand-up comedian.
That's dope.
So, and Rob Stapleton, big shout out to Rob Stapleton too, and Drew Fraser. So these guys just started booking me as a stand-up comedian, and that's where I've been. Sean Harvey, big shout out to you too. Okay,
so if you had to say, like, what type of, if you had to compare yourself to, like, a comedian, another comedian, like, who would that be? I know we don't like to do that. We don't like
I'm not like any other comedian.
All right, so what's your, what?
I talk about real life. I talk about what's real to me. You know what I mean?
Like what?
Oh, Teray. Big shout out to Teray.
Like, give me a little something.
I talk about my getting a prostate examination.
Okay, well, I don't want to hear
Okay, there you go, right there.
Thank you. Thank you, folks. We're out on that one. No. I ain't trying to hear about that.
That's what I talk about. I talk about the difference between women and men and raising children and being married. Whatever's true to me.
You.
Is
absolutely.
Fun.
Yeah. I love that. Well, I love it. Okay, so here's the thing is that, you know, so you started off doing this one thing, right?
Right.
Which was
Yo MTV Raps.
Yo MTV Raps, right. Exactly. And so then, I mean, your resume is amazing. The choices that you've made.
Yeah, opportunity only knocks once, and when I get an opportunity to do something, I'm going to do it. And there's nothing wrong with failing.
Please, let's
You
talk
got
about
to fail.
that.
You have to fail in order to appreciate it when you do have success. So fail. Everything everybody did was not a home run. I don't care who you look at.
Yeah.
I don't care who you name. Everything they did wasn't a home run. Do you remember Armadale Vodka from Jay-Z?
No.
It didn't work, but he tried it. So what? So now he knows what to do. Now he has to do say out there.
Exactly.
There's plenty of things. Puppy had Sean John stores all over the place.
Yeah.
Didn't last, didn't work. Right? He had a few restaurants. Justin's worked
Absolutely.
for a while, and then it folded, and he moved on to something else. So Russell Simmons, failures in his career. Everybody's had failures. I'm just Ed Lover, and you're watching Just Josie on JustJOSSIE.com. Come on, son. You don't know Josie? Follow on YouTube. Josie Harris on YouTube, all that. Right. Mr. Come On Son said so. Okay? I'm just that lover. That's it.